guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taisha. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day so far. As you can see from the title of this video, we have a dupes video. I love saving you guys some cash. I love saving myself some cash, especially as a college student. I need to save my money. So this video right here, it's gonna be a bunch of dupes for high-end makeup. There's no need to spend too much money. Let me know in the comments below if you guys can see which side is which. One side is worth this amount of money and the other side is worth this amount of money. So let me know which one you guys think. I feel like they both look exactly the same, which is why I'm doing this video, to show you guys you can look good on a budget always. So yeah guys, without further ado, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy dupe videos or just affordable videos in general, so I know to keep doing more. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started by talking about eyeshadow. Alter Ego were kind enough to sponsor this part of this video, so shout out to them for working with me on this video. If you guys do not know who Alter Ego is, it is a makeup company that dupes out high-end eyeshadow palettes, so you get the same bomb quality but for a lot cheaper. They decided to create this beautiful Daydream palette. It retails only for $18. It is cruelty free and also paraben free, and the packaging is literally to die for. I love this whole cloud, moon, stars vibe that people are doing. I absolutely love it. So this palette with the whole cloud, I just love like the sky and everything, and especially these colors, I love it. So like I said, this is an $18 palette that's duping out the Huda nude palette that retails for $65 freaking dollars. I remember when I spent the money, I was like kind of low-key regretting it. This is what the Huda Beauty palette looks like, and then this is what the Daydream palette looks like. As you guys can see, they did a pretty good damn job on duping this palette. They look exactly the same. Some colors I am gonna say are a little bit different, but honestly on the eye, the part that matters the most, you can't really see a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys throughout the whole little part of what I did on my eyes. So I believe I started first with the most affordable palette. So I went in with the shade Sun Kiss. It does have a little bit of fallout, but overall a really pretty shade that you can easily build up. So I went ahead and just packed that in, and I believe I went in with the Morphe M535 brush, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I forget. But yeah, I just went ahead and blended that out, and it blends out amazing, super easy to use, and I love how you can easily just grab more and pack it in to create more of a more pigmented shadow look. And then don't even worry girl, I went ahead and cleaned up the brush. I'm still using the same brush, just cleaned, and I went ahead and went in with the shade Tickle. That is a similar shade on the Huda Beauty palette. It's the shade Tickle, compares very good with that shade on Sunset. So I went ahead and applied Tickle on the more expensive side, and as you guys can see, they both look exactly the same. I feel like the Huda Beauty does have a little bit more of that pinkish tone to it, but you can't really see it, especially at the end look, you can't see it at all. So the next shade I went in with was Daybreak on the Daydream palette. This one is a more darker, intense, kind of purple brownish shade, and this was just the perfect shade to put on the outer corner, just to still keep it really like, you know, neutral, sexy, but still giving that darker look. And then on the Huda nude palette, I went in with the shade Raw. I'm gonna go in and cut the crease. Something really unique about the Huda Beauty palette is that they did have that concealer shade that is an actual like concealer. So Alter Ego decided to do the same, and they called it Conceal right here. They both go on exactly the same, to be honest you guys. I cannot see a difference, and not only that, the shadows stick to it really well on both sides. So I went in with the shade Star Cross, and I was so freaking shook you guys when I saw how pigmented it was, and I didn't even have to wet my brush for it to be that pigmented. It has that same duochrome. It looks like a pinkish gold color, but once you swatch it, it does have that reflect or like blue, pink, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a really unique shade. And then for the Huda Beauty palette, I went in with the color Crave. I do have to say, for the Huda eyeshadow, the Crave color has a little bit more of that pinky undertone, so I do have to give that to the Huda Beauty one. But on the eye, I feel like they both look exactly the same, but definitely when you swatch them, you can see a little bit of a difference. But on the eye, I feel like we made it work, and it looks great on both sides. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I did. And then the last finishes touches that I did is I went in the Daydream palette and I went in with Enchanted Sugar Plum. I just wanted to use those shades to blend it out and kind of give me like that smoky liner look. And with the Huda Beauty palette, I went in with Spanked and Love Bite and did the exact same thing. Both blended great and everything looks very pretty, sexy, and just kind of like fall vibes, you know? What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys can see a difference. I honestly cannot see a difference at all. I feel like they both look great. I'm super surprised of this palette, of the quality and how well it blended, especially the shimmer shades. I am actually really surprised. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch some of them that I didn't really use. So let's go ahead and go in with the color Fairy Tale, which is this really pretty. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's like they all have that really pretty duochrome. I'm such a fan of duochrome. It's like a purple with blue undertone, so that's what it looks like right there. And then for the Huda palette, it will be the color in Daydream. So that's what it looks like right there. And then let's swatch it. So there you go. So this one is the Huda one, and then this one is the Alter Ego one. You guys see how you still get that same duochrome, really nice shimmer to it. They're really, really unique shadows and they look amazing on the eye, especially if you're a glitter girl like me. You guys know I love my glitters, and this is just like my whole little fantasy. I really like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know ever since I bought the Huda Beauty one, I know I showed it in a haul and I told you guys I will have a dupe for you guys. Here it is. Don't forget, you guys can use Taisha 10 at checkout to save you 10% off, so even more money off, which who doesn't want that? Let me know if you guys can see a difference. I absolutely love how they both look. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this new brow pencil. Ever since I saw the new Fenty Beauty eye pencil, I knew exactly what it reminded me of. Is this NYX Feel and Fluff eyebrow pencil. I went ahead and compared it. Of course, my more affordable side will be this side. This is my more expensive side. So I went in first with the NYX Feel and Fluff. This is in the color Brunette. It is a little bit darker. I did do a first impressions on this one, and all I did have to say is that it's a little bit too thick of a packaging. Like the actual like brow pencil, it's a little bit too big for my eyebrows, which is why the Fenty Beauty one goes on a little bit better. So I do have to note that. But they both have this new cool packaging, or like new spoolie that is like a little brush. The NYX one is a little bit thicker. The Fenty one is a little bit thinner, which I appreciate because my eyebrows are a lot thinner. So like I said, I went in with the NYX side first and everything blended out great. This time was a little bit easier. I don't know if because it's my second time using it that I just got the hang of it or something. But yeah, it went out great. It blended out great also, and I am starting to like this new like brush technique. I feel like it gives you a more like fluffy, pretty brow. And then RIHANNA, Fenty Beauty, decided to come out with their new brow pencil. This one I believe retails for $20 and the NYX one retails for $10, I believe. The Fenty one does have more shades. It comes with 14 shades, and not only that, it is a lot thinner for more thinner brows like myself. But yeah, I just went ahead and did the exact same thing. This is in the color medium brown. I do like a lighter brow. If you guys know me, you guys have seen old videos, you guys have seen old pictures. If you give me a dark brown pencil, I will literally draw them in and they will be super dark and thick. This is why I stick to my lighter brow pencils, you know? I have learned, we have changed, you guys. But honestly, you guys, $20, $10, that is a huge $10 difference. And I feel like they both wear exactly the same way. Of course, this one is more for thinner brows. This one's more for thicker brows, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I wore them both. They both wear exactly the same. So it's pretty much up to you how much you want to spend and what you need it for. I'm going to move on to primers. I have mentioned to you guys this before, but maybe if you skipped a video from me, you guys haven't heard me talk about this one. Let me get it. So I'm talking about the e.l.f. primer versus the Farsali primer. So I finally decided to compare them here on camera with you guys. Both have the same little medicine type of container. One retails for $10, the other one retails for $54. Of course, my cheap ass always goes for the travel size one, so this one retails for $22. And with the $54 one, you get the same exact amount for $10 here on the e.l.f. side. So I went in with the e.l.f. side, and as you guys can see, you just need a little bit and you blend it out. I like how it feels hydrating at first, but then it dries down to a more matte powder finish. This one does take a little bit more to dry down, the e.l.f. side, versus the Farsali. The Farsali side, I do have to say, it's a little bit more mattifying, but they both wear exactly the same way. So it's pretty much how much you want to spend, to be honest. This is perfect if you have oily skin, you have texture, you need your makeup to last you a long time. The e.l.f. blurring primer, you guys, will do the exact same thing as the Farsali. The Farsali is a tiny little bit more matte, but the price difference will make you just want to go for the e.l.f. side. So ever since I bought this e.l.f. primer, I cannot stop talking about it. It works amazing. It blends out great. It makes your pores look non-existent. It makes your makeup look really pretty and like you have Facetune in your face. So honestly, we have found a dupe and I'm super excited because I know not everybody can go and afford even a little travel size for $22. Now you can get a whole ounce for $10 and it does the exact same thing. Now let's move on to foundation. We found a foundation dupe for one of my newest favorite foundation. I am talking about the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. This is in the color 51NN. I have a whole wear test in case you guys want to check it out. This one has a pump. It's really nice packaging. I actually really like it. It looks really pretty on like sitting like that. I feel like it looks super pretty. But we have found a dupe. It has the same exact ingredients. At least the first ones it does. It's I think $6 at Walmart. Super cheap, you guys, and it's honestly one of my favorite foundations. We are talking about the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This one is the matte plus poreless, which is meant for normal to oily skin. So of course, you guys know I have oily skin, and this is in the color 310. I feel like it's like a really good match. I have mentioned this foundation before. It is definitely one of my favorite ones. But yeah, I went in with the Maybelline side first, and I was thinking of a foundation that feels really lightweight and super comparable with the Urban Decay, and this one feels the exact same way. You need 3 layers on both sides, on the Urban Decay and on the Maybelline one, to get that full coverage pretty look. They both feel really lightweight on the skin. They both wear throughout the day the exact same way. I feel like the Urban Decay is a little bit more matte, but nothing too crazy. I feel like you can use a different setting powder to make it more matte, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, everything blends out great. I feel like they both blend out the exact same way. They both feel super lightweight on the skin. So I'm super glad we have found a dupe for the Urban Decay new Stay Naked foundation. I do have to say this one lasts a little bit longer on the skin since it is more long wearing, but I feel like for the price you will get the exact same texture and the exact same feel on the skin for a lot cheaper. Okay, so that being said, it's time for concealer. We have a new concealer dupe alert. I have mentioned to you guys the CoverGirl one. Check that video out if you haven't yet. But recently I have found the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. This is a radiance concealer with hyaluronic acid, and I picked up the color 9.5. I feel like this shade matches me a lot better than the other one we first tried out. So the applicator is definitely different, but the formula and how they both go on is the exact same way. So on the other side, we are duping the Too Faced Burn This Way in the color Warm Beige. When it comes to the color, one is a little bit more on the olive side and more golden side, and one is a little bit more yellow. So I'm not comparing the shades, I'm comparing the actual formula. I feel like they both are super hydrating, but yet it doesn't slide away throughout the day. They're really nice concealers, you guys. I am surprised not a lot of people are talking about this hydrating concealer. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it, but yeah, everything blends out great. It gives you beautiful coverage on both sides. The Born This Way line is super famous because of the hyaluronic acid, and Makeup Revolution said I'm gonna do the exact same thing because both blend out great. They both last throughout the day beautiful. I honestly cannot see a difference. I feel like they both cover the exact same way too. Let me know in the comments below if you guys can see a difference. I honestly cannot, but you guys be the judge and you guys let me know. Alright guys, so I almost completely forgot to mention this mascara to you guys, but honestly I'm not a huge fan of mascaras. I really could care less about any mascara that I use because I always wear false lashes, but I know not everybody's like that, so I do want to give a huge shout out to this LA Girl mascara. This is the LA Girl Volumatic Full-On Volumizing Mascara. It's a lash lifting mascara, but right when I saw that LA Girl came out with this mascara, I already knew what it reminded me of. It has the same packaging as the Benefit They're Real mascara. To be honest, you guys, I don't recommend you go out and spend a lot of money on mascaras. I feel like a $5 to $6 mascara will do the job for you. So I'm super happy to show you guys that this is a great dupe for the Benefit one. They both go on great. They're both really black on the lashes. They both are super lifting. They both have this really unique little tip that you can get to your inner corners and also the bottom lash line, which is why I used to really like their Real mascara. But it got expensive, and now I'm super glad LA Girl, one of my favorite drugstore brands, came out with their version, and it has the same like pokey side. I don't know how to say it. It looks like that. This little side right here, and it also doesn't create those little black marks underneath your eyes, which I do not like. So shout out to LA Girl. So the last thing I want to mention in this video is the setting spray. I love me a good setting spray that actually works, and honestly you guys, I have fallen in love with this Maybelline setting spray. It's freaking amazing. If you guys haven't tried it, you guys need to go and run to Walmart and pick it up. And also, while you're at it, go to the travel section and pick up a little travel bottle and switch the spray, because the spray on the Maybelline one, the original one, it's horrible, but this one that I got from Walmart on the travel section works just as great. But yeah, this is the Maybelline Lasting Fix makeup setting spray that lasts up to 16 hours. It literally makes your makeup last a long time. Like, I have proven that to you guys. Where was it? I think it was on the trying out new Maybelline makeup. I proved to you guys that this one actually worked. It's amazing. It makes your makeup last longer. It keeps the oils away. And the exact same thing, you guys, comes to this Scandinavia one. I've been using this one for a long time. I use it here and there because sometimes I forget to apply setting spray. But this one is the Makeup Finishing Spray, the Bridal Edition. If it's gonna make the bride look good, I know it's gonna make me look good, which is why I picked this one up. So this one I used to wear a lot. It works great. It has a great applicator. Look, that's how it sprays. It's really nice. And then this one's how the Maybelline spray with my little thing. Look. They both do the exact same thing. I'm honestly super glad I found a dupe because this one is at the drugstore. It's a lot cheaper, and I cannot believe the drugstore finally has a good setting spray for oily skin. You guys all need to go and check this one out. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. A huge shout out to Alterego for working with me on this video. I absolutely love doing dupes video. It actually makes me like super excited to play with different makeup and see what's the dupe for what. I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. So shout out to them for working with me on this video. Everything that I mentioned will be listed below. I'll also have a link for this palette, and my discount code will be in the description box below. So make sure you guys go and check that out. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Right here I have my Starbucks drinks. At the beginning, this whole thing was full of ice, and then look at it now, you guys. It is so hot in Texas. It's supposed to be fall season, but I don't think that's coming anytime soon, at least not in Texas. So yeah guys, that being said, right here on the screen I'll go ahead and have some videos for you guys listed so you guys can go and check them out. If you love affordable videos, if you enjoyed this video, you guys are gonna like that video, so check them out. And like always, have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye guys.